Hi, I'm Karen Lustrup, and I'm presenting for you this month's Tarot podcast. And just to mention a couple of things, I do get questions like, please show the cards, right? But listen, the way I roll, I spread the cards, but then I get a lot of extra information clairvoyantly and psychically. So it's not linearly card by card like a lot of people do. But if you're wanting to see cards, there's a lot of great readers out there that will show you their cards as they work. Maybe one day I'll put together a course for you and then we can do the cards and I can go through them one by one and teach you those things. But that's down the road. But listen, before we start off the monthly podcast here, I just want to mention for those of you who are really into meditation and love that kind of music, I have added a track at the very end for your enjoyment. So let's get going and take a look at what you can expect now here this month. Aries, here we go. We're looking at June for you. And you know what? May seemed to have been such a beautiful month for you with so many things coming up to the surface that now it's all about pulling yourself back and focusing on certain things that need to be done. So there's some circumstances that you might feel a little bound by just as you start off initially in the month. But I'm seeing here, though, that you know exactly what to do and when to do it. So the sun here is accompanying you, meaning that I do see vigorous energy, and that's something that you really enjoy, being such a Marsian person. But here also within your financial situation, there is a little bit of tackling coming up here in June, and I see you feeling perhaps that there might be a few things, extra expenses coming to the surface, but you have a good grip on it here, apparently. I see it's all about just being extremely conscious of where the money is going, and then I'm also seeing how there might be a little twist and turn coming in, or it could actually just be the turn of your perception on a few things here as well. Now, you're feeling very empowered by this here, Aries, because I'm seeing here too that you're already starting to plan your vacation time, and family in that matter is coming up. So some of you might either be expecting family coming in to visit if they live out of town, or it could be you looking into taking a small trip to go visit them as well. There is, when we speak about family here this month, apparently some, I'd like to say good news, somewhere among them. It doesn't even have to be your siblings. This could be a little bit further out, cousins or whatnot. But there is good news, and I feel there's a family expansion. So maybe somebody is pregnant that you might be hearing about. But it's something that everybody is rejoicing over. Now, looking into your own home and family situation for that of June, there is you right now, I see, taking a good grip, a firm grip on wanting to cut to the core on something that you've been vacillating about here, maybe over the last few months, as if there has been perhaps something that you've been needing to tweak up or fix. It could be, I see these choices, but it could also be choices for some of you to even look at where you live and whether you're wanting to change that up. So in other words, there could be a move that is apparent here that you're going to take charge of. And in that case, it's all good, whether it's a fix up or actually a physical move. I'm seeing as you're focusing on the value of your home that this is a place not just to have shelter. For you, Aries, here, it's all about building, creating, expanding those qualities of what a home is. Not just that it's beautiful, but it has a wonderful sense of harmony, atmosphere that you would like to create here, that people feel at ease, they're feeling comfortable when they come to spend some time with you. So there is some money going out here, I feel, to fix up. Like I said here too, there was some choices, whether you're wanting to streamline your feng shui there at home, purchase a new object or two, maybe a piece of furniture, whatever it is, it's really coming out great. I'm seeing you being extremely happy with the outcome of it. when we're looking at you from a day-to-day basis, there's a female that you're going to be talking to. She comes up as an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, she is a person who is a very good communicator and a great insight, opinions, and whatnot. Somehow between you and this woman, you're going to be talking about how you can actually come to perform better in your daily routine. So this could be a supervisor at work. It could be another woman, perhaps that you will be wanting to start working out with. This is in the area of your health and diets and also your time management. So it could be something there too, getting some advice or insight as to how you can perform better. That's the bottom line of this message. And from it, it looks like you've already been doing some great steps towards this here a little bit earlier in the year. And I feel right now what it is all about for you, Aries, is to start expanding now to that next level. How you can be perfecting your time management, how you can be perfecting your health, and so forth. And so this should be really sweet. This is more like mid-month here, June. When it comes to your relationship this month, June is showing that there's a certain issue between you and your partner if you are in a relationship. That I won't say you've been mulling over it here, Aries, but maybe you have, because I'm seeing it more as if you're feeling you're wanting to accomplish a certain thing or embed something new here with your partner. And I'd say don't be afraid to bring it up. It's all about communication, because if you're not communicating your wishes, needs, and desires, how would he or she know, right? Because in that sense, your partner may not be telepathic, right? So it's all about the way that you present it, how you bring something up. And it's okay to always speak your highest truth, share your heart. That makes you more happy, balanced, and tranquil, as well as for your partner to have a little bit more navigation. And because you always want to think about your partner always wants to make you happy, because when you're happy, he or she will be happier, right? So I think sometimes we are afraid to actually put our own desires out there. But, for what it's worth, give it a try this month, is opening up this opportunity for you. There's some news about money. We spoke about how you earlier in the reading were balancing or trying to stay on top of what's coming in, what's going out, and so forth. However, though, over here on this part of your reading, I'm seeing how something coming together spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and practically, coming together where you're feeling that you're able now to embrace some of this. This could be savings. It could be commissions or royalties, or maybe there's money that's coming to you from another source. This isn't your month-to-month income. This is more like a one-time payoff or what it could be. But I see a big smile on your face, so that should definitely indicate that this is a good thing. So for you here, Aries, there is a male. This male is looking out for, and I'm not necessarily saying it's a partner. For some of you, maybe it could be, but for the general, and since it is a general reading, I'm feeling this person here can open up a door, unlock something that has to do with a deeper research, where you could go maybe figure out the big cosmic questions, so to speak, because I'm seeing how you're really diving in, wanting to know something more. This has to do with growing your consciousness level as well. And there's somebody you could be listening to here that really resonates with you, your personal and spiritual growth, so that maybe somebody that you might be listening to online. Some of you, it could be taking classes. And but it's really, I see now that you're ready for this next leap, this next step up in your spiritual growth. For those of you who are waiting on some documentation, or it could also be lawsuits or that kind of thing, it looks like it might have been laying still for a while. And it may still do so as we start off the month. However, though, I see how it's going to be picking up speed probably by mid to end of the month. So it's coming. All right, it's coming. It might have just been moving along a little slowly there due to maybe some delays. But as far as your career, I see you have the star here hovering above you, Aries, which means that it is a period of inspiration where things are moving along smoothly. I see you journeying upon your path here in your career, and it's like you got all your ducks in a row. For the most part, you've been working, focusing, and dedicating your energy in your career, but then there's this one thing. And I see you kind of leaning towards it as if you're asking yourself, so when is this or that going to fall into place? So apparently some of you are waiting for that next step, maybe a promotion or whatnot. Now, I can't say that that is showing up here for this month, but you're on the right path. You're doing exactly what you need to do. So feel confident as you move forward. It is all a journey, and I'm feeling it could be a little bit later in the summer or autumn, but we'll check on that and see what comes up in next month's reading. But there is now a project or something new being provided to you. And I see this group of people here around you, and there's also another male showing up that might be a group leader or somebody that you know within this group. He's very practical. He's down to earth. He's good at what he does, and whatever he says, he follows up on. So what you see is what you get, basically, with this person. So it's somebody that you can trust. He seems to be coming to the forefront here with a suggestion or also fronting some concept. It could even be a new project, but it's something that I feel will come to benefit you. So hang in there and wait for this green light to appear. So here, Aries, I see every once in a while here that you might find it just a little difficult to find your sleep. Not saying every night, but every once in a while it looks like things are tapping in here to insomnia. You might have even fallen asleep and then boom, wake up again here like out of the blue. And so I just want you to know that that could be a part of Uranus moving through your sign, which can, lo and behold, hold that quality of insomnia. It's just because your higher mind is so alert, so awake. One thing is the linear mind that wants to go to sleep. That's your conscious self wants to sleep, your physical self. But then the higher mind never stops. It's always active, your subconsciousness, your higher consciousness. So every once in a while, and especially probably when the transits are kicking in on your personal planets, which we're not seeing here, we're doing a psychic tarot reading. But whenever that comes, then I see your higher mind kicking in, and then here you go. And there's a lot of inner processing and so forth. So just know that when that happens, it doesn't need to happen the next night. But every once in a while, I see that triggering you. But listen, this is what we have here for June. So it looks like it could be a very productive month for you. And I am already quite excited to see what July is bringing for you, Aries. So stay tuned for your meditation music here now, and I will see you again next month. Bye now.